right. Okay, I think we're live. Hey, Louie, or Lewis. Sorry, not sure how you pronounce it. How you doing? Hey, Liam. How you guys doing? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing better, though. Alright, so today we are in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, yeah, let's just give me a minute to get all set up here. Alright. So, thanks, man. Yeah, I hit 900 yesterday. I'm pretty happy with that. Today, so I don't normally stream on Thursdays. Normally I do like a video or something. But today, I had a request from Jayo to do some Euro Truck Simulator. And it's been a while since I played it. So I thought I'd kind of relax and do that. So, I have a career that started, as you can see. I kind of been over the map, and I checked out the Scandinavia DLC and all that stuff. My garage is here in München, or Munich, depending on where you're from. I thought maybe try and head down to Italy. So we'll take a look here. So you have to be a little patient with me because I don't necessarily remember all the controls. I did a little test here beforehand. So let's see. So we can go into Austria or to Zurich. By next week. I'll do what I can, man. Thank you, Liam. All right. So let's just do a check here. Okay, I think we're good. So we'll give this a try here. All right. Let's see if I can remember controls here. All right. Hey, Berserka. How's it going? Pretty good. How are you, Berserker? So I kind of shifted my setup around here, so I'm not fully used to where everything is at the moment, but do my best here. All right, I think we're gonna go to Graz in Austria. Yeah, it's a fun game. I mean, if you got a wheel set up, and I've always kind of wanted to be a trucker. I like driving, so, but. So yeah. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. It's kind of a nice rest game. And it'll give me a chance to read chat a bit more than normal. When I'm on something like the Nordschleife, it's just about impossible to read anything. Well, don't get me wrong, it can be a little stressful. Gotta keep our eye on our speed here, don't want to get any speeding fines, right? So this is my first time streaming it in a long time, so if there's anything that doesn't look right or if the sound levels are off, just give me a shout and I'll do my best to fix it up. As usual, I did minimal testing beforehand, so. I got my buttons remembered. Alright, so we're heading out of Munich, heading over into Austria today. And then I'm hoping to try and get down into Italy. Maybe Gio will show up. Can tool around Italy for him. I think Euro Truck Simulator is a bit more niche of a game, so we'll see what people have to say about it. But I'm gonna remember my controls here. Looks like I misread the diagram here. Yeah, I've actually done this before. So I started streaming probably about 2 or 3 months ago now. And so early on I did a bit of Euro Truck Simulator just because I wasn't quite sure where my niche was. I was doing Project Cars too, but wasn't quite sure how it would go, so I also did a bit of Euro Truck. But yeah, I haven't really been back to it recently. Jake brake, as we call it here in the United States. The engine braking. Hey Justin, I got my travel mug here. You may recognize it. So what I need to find is a rest area here, because I got this stupid tired simulation on, so I gotta take a break here in a bit. You can get fines, yeah. So like if I don't take my mandatory rest, get a monetary fine. I got some pretty big loans out right now. Had to take out some loans to buy my garage and or upgrade my garage and buy some trucks. I got a fleet of trucks going on. Got I think 3 other drivers besides myself. I'm speeding right now. Got to be careful about that. Wouldn't want to get a speeding fine, right? Put on the cruise control. Should be a motorway services up here. Thank you to whoever subscribed if you're in the stream here. Yes, yes. It's a bit different than a Porsche 917, I gotta say. Box here. There's a spot to park here. That's not good. Put the parking brake on. I know we're blocking those people, but it's a video game, right? Wish I had a VR rig for this. Would make looking around much easier. Now I have to use mouse look. Looks like we're heading into Austria here. Luckily, we don't have to go through customs. Real interesting thing about Truck Simulator is the roads are so narrow. I have American Truck Simulator. I actually haven't tried it out yet, though. Also, the junctions are quite different than they would be in the United States, so if I drive like I would in the US, it can be a little tricky. Like here, it would be 2 lanes in the US across this bridge here. Passing by Salzburg here as we go off the road. It's a pretty wimpy horn. Got a bit of a hill here, downshifting. As you can hear, I'm grinding the gears. Gotta get used to shifting in this. Every game implements the clutch slightly different, and without a tactile feel that a real clutch has, it's been difficult to figure out where the slip point is. Yeah, Spin Tires Mud Runner. I have that as well. I've streamed it before. There's some on my channel, but again, it was a long time ago. It's pretty fun. I really like it because I like off-roading and stuff like that, so I might shuffle that in as well. It's a bit niche as well, and you get stuck a lot and have to winch yourself out and stuff like that, so it's pretty slow-paced. So some people kind of take issue with that, but I want to swap that in a bit as well. There was the original game was Spin Tires, and then they spun off kind of side game from it called Mud Runner. I think it's a lot of fun. They got great deformable mud. There's a first person, you can use the whole wheel setup. It's pretty good. It was hit or miss. Got myself a bit stuck, but that's part of the fun. I was playing it on like the hardcore mode, so like it gets real dark at night, and it's basically set in like Siberia, so it's like way out in the sticks. But I really liked that about it, actually. I'll have to get back to that as well. Looks like we're getting off here, going through the junction. shift. It's tricky. Gotta go left here. Which means waiting for a gap. Which I think we have. Luckily with the H pattern I can skip gears if necessary. Switch up to 7th from 5th. Depending on the engine. Oh, excuse me. Depending on the amount of engine torque you have and the weight of the load. I have a pretty weak truck right now because I'm pretty early in the career mode, so I don't have a ton of money. But set the old cruise control here. Yeah, so I think I could theoretically run a triple monitor setup for this as well. I have 2 other monitors I can use, but it'd be quite taxing, I think, and make it more difficult to stream. So I tend to just run a single monitor, but I run 1440, so I can get a bit of extra field of view. And we're in Europe, so there's a toll booth coming up. Pay them tolls. Don't usually drive in third person. It's a bit awkward with the wheel. At least I find it to be. But got myself a Renault Magnum. Not very highly upgraded, but it does the job for now. I, of course, want to make it look like the Renault Magnum that Jeremy Clarkson drove on Top Gear. Gonna black it out. Make it look evil. This little alpine village here. Slow down. Looks like there's a castle up there. Maybe it's Neuschwanstein. I can't remember. Is that in Germany or in Austria? Getting overtaken by a truck here. Bit of a slowpoke. power. Need to figure out some better way of displaying the outside terrain, don't I? So I've been I can't talk today, man. Meaning to get back into Forza Motorsport 7 as well. It's another thing I would like to do. It's just not enough time, you know. Get off the road here. So I won't attempt to do that anymore. I think I'd have a better time. So when I played Forza 7, I tried with the wheel, and I really just didn't feel very good to me. So I think if I go back to Forza 7, I think this time it'll be with the controller. I think I might have a bit better time with it. Quite far enough. I'm on 20 euros. Let him through. No, and there's the car. Gonna cut us off. AI is actually relatively good. I think they over-exaggerate the assholeness of the cars just to make you feel sympathy for truck drivers, but overall it's not too bad. Sometimes they're a little goofy. Sometimes they'll let you go, sometimes they won't. Alright. Should be pulling in here pretty soon. Impressive tunnels here in the Alps, though. The graphics in this game have certainly improved, so I got in on it pretty early, I think before, or right around when the Going East DLC was released, many years ago now. Now they have Scandinavia, which looks great, and Italy, which I haven't even gotten into. I'm hoping today we can go down in there. Downhill here, we use the... Quite sure how this junction is going to work. guys have any questions or want to talk, chat. I'm pretty sure I can read today. It's no Nordschleife here. I think that's probably one of the best strengths of this game, is that it's very amenable to talking with chat. Hold on one sec. Apologies for that. Sounded like somebody was at my door, but I think they're working in the apartment next to mine. So as you can see, not necessarily like, I'd say, the best graphics in the world, but it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks alright for what it is. It's got a fair amount of detail. Hey, Monel, how you doing? Just waiting on Jio, apparently. He's the one who... These are my normal clothes, buddy. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to park a trailer. Thought I'd look professional. All right, first load of the day. I'm a skilled worker. All right, so we're here in Graz. Couple of things to explore here. Truck dealer and a recruitment agency, it looks like. And we'll see what the job market looks like after that. Alright, how do we get it? Oh. Just make it. Finally got through your Forza review thingy, Monel. I think we're pretty much in agreement. It's I think it would appeal to a younger me a bit more. I think the car list is really the big selling point for it. I mean, it has a lot of stuff that I don't think you can really get easily somewhere else, but the controls are really kind of, they hold it back, I think if you were just getting into sim racing, it might be a good option, but it's pretty forgiving, I think. Well, it is very forgiving. But I think for me personally, controller is probably the way I'm going to go about it in the future. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. So in the past, Forza lagged behind Gran Turismo in terms of sheer number of cars, at least in the Gran Turismo 4, era. But I think the cars they do have are of a higher quality. At least from what I saw of Gran Turismo 5, I was very disappointed in terms of, I mean, I'm gonna do something illegal here. Gran Turismo 5, like half the cars didn't have interiors. So it's like, you know, you're just driving a box. I don't know about how good 6 is in that respect, but I mean, the other problem with it is that the cars that were in there were just, a lot of them were, you know, your crappy little, let's call them shit boxes. You know, so like, do I want to drive a Daihatsu whatever? I mean, not really. It was kind of cool that I suppose you could find your own car, but fair Verona. So I want to try and get down into Italy. I was hoping Jayo would be here so we could go down in there. So it looks like Verona is the head. I think what Turn 10 and Playground have started doing is they kind of share the same. They certainly share the same assets between Horizon and Motorsport, because that's like why all the DLC cars are. I mean, basically every car that's in Horizon is the same model and stuff that they're using in Motorsport. I mean, it's smart, right? It saves resources. We'll cut this truck off here. But yeah, I mean, Playground Games, you know, does the rest of the ancillary stuff around. They're kind of the offshoot of Turn 10 for it. Brakes are too good in this truck. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, right? Like, the thing is, I don't really need that engine for circuit racing. And I'm less inclined to need to modify my cars. In the past, that was always a fun thing to do, right? It added like a progression to it. Yeah, but I mean, are we counting every variant of the RX-7 or whatever, you know, like, shift into the high range box there. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gran Turismo has its strengths, but after Gran Turismo 5, I kind of turned my back on them. They kind of burned me, at least, on it. Hey, Cressy. How's it going? How you doing, Cressy? I think I should have fuel to make it. Probably have to do a rest stop partway through, but that's okay. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what language that's in. I only really speak English. Sorry. Run it. Ugh! What a naughty boy. €360, man, that's pretty steep. It was yellow when I entered. It's the rule here in the United States. Not used to this, look at how fast that turns. Actually, the brakes are... One of the problems here is the brakes are a little bit too sensitive for my liking. I still haven't quite worked it out. On a deadline, man. Got time for red lights. Fair Verona awaits. Hark, what light from yonder window breaks. And all that jazz. To go get Gio, man. Where's he at? Where do we start at? Those are the worst junctions. I hate them. Must say, being a truck driver in Europe would be a tricky prospect. All right, what's our ETA? So we're gonna have to make a pit stop here on the way. Decide if we do it sooner or later. Yeah, I mean, Gran Turismo burned my trust, basically. They just... The whole debacle with 5. I mean, I didn't really have a PS3 at the time either, but when I did finally pick it up, I got a PS3 as a Blu-ray player, and when I picked up Gran Turismo 5, I just wasn't too impressed, to be honest. after how long it had taken for them to be in that state. It's just kind of ridiculous. And by that time, I had kind of, I didn't really have time to do much sim racing anyway, so I just backed out, you know, did my graduate work at that point, so I think Project Cars was a good jumping in point. Again, I think I had Project Cars 1, but I didn't have time to get into it until very recently, and so then I started it right as Project Cars 2 was coming out, and I think I really liked what was in there, so I think it's kind of really cemented its place in that sim role. Gran Turismo Sport doesn't really look like something that I'm interested in, to be honest. The amount of content there is quite low, so I'm not quite sure that that's really... I don't have a PS4 anyway, so I really have no means of playing it, but the way it's set up is not... doesn't appeal to me personally. Yeah, and what it does have, there's a lot of... The perennial problem with Gran Turismo was the boatloads of weird concept cars, which is cool, but also then it bleeds into being they're generally highly OP. So I'm in my old age, I'm more interested in driving race cars than road cars as well, so just because if I'm going to do circuit racing, I want a purpose-built circuit racing car. With purpose circuit racing tires and all that stuff. I haven't even figured out how the tire stuff works in Motorsport 7, to be honest. It wasn't clear to me what the gauge even read. It seemed like it just showed when you went over temp, and then it decreased. I mean, obviously, R Factor 2 is appears to be the leader in terms of tire model. But interesting, they got planes. Thanks, asshole. Yeah. Austria. Österreich. My garage is in München, so I figured Central Europe. Oh, Justin with the lols. this junction works up here, so we better play it safe. Sometimes the right-hand lane just disappears, like right there. Yep. Suppose we could go in that. There, but it's probably illegal. Hey, Gaming In, how's it going? Go through the Alps here. Rest stop up here as well. Our ETA to get there is 5. It will be easier with a... Hey, Bug Army. It will be easier with a wheel. I believe. I would definitely suggest running ABS and traction control if you're going with a controller as well, especially if you're new to sim racing. Oh, no worries, dude. There's no requirement to be here at any time. I don't take attendance, don't worry. Just heading through a nice little alpine village here, hauling a load of, I think, rocks to Fair Verona. I suppose I should make a point of figuring out what we're hauling and talk about that more. It's nice, man. I haven't really explored the Italian DLC yet, so I'm excited. Looks like we're leaving Oostenrijk. No customs check here, though, luckily. Dude. No worries, you're here now. That's all that matters. Like I said, there's no obligation to be here. I don't take attendance. Maybe I should start though. Roll call. Interesting little tugboat down there. Village on the island down there. I don't know if that's modeled off a real village or not. It's alright, I'll let it slide this time. Don't let it happen again. Slowpoke here, aren't I? What platform are you doing Project Cars 2 on, Gaming In? There's too many rally games out there for me at the moment. Can't keep track of them all. Suppose I probably have a transponder. I probably could have gone through those lanes. Be safe. Looks like we're into Italy now. Where's Jayo? Ah, okay. The Xbox controller is quite good, so I think that will at least help you. But yeah, certainly don't be afraid to use the driver aids. Hey man, how's it going? You can see my monitor, my computer's over here, yeah. Kind of like my monitor right up in my face. I think we gotta make a stop here. Hey NASCAR lover, how's it going? Yeah, we're just chilling out, trucking today. Don't think we want to go to Venezia. Caravan. Wasn't sure how this junction worked here. Whoa, what? That's bizarre. Hey, Julie. That's good to hear, Pug Army. Been very fortunate in my life. I've never broken a bone that I know of. Probably broken a toe or a finger in some way at some point, but not badly enough to necessitate a cast. Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd just leave the option open to do other stuff. Don't want to pigeon my hole myself into just sim racing stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Grab a little petrol while we're at it. It's pretty diesel, isn't it? Parking brake on. Fill her up. Yeah, gotta take a rest here. All right. See if we can find a space here. This doesn't look good. Naughty here. I know I'm not supposed to do this. It's ridiculous, though. No, unfortunately, it is not free. But it often goes on sale on Steam. Take our little rest break here. It's like hauling a load of rocks or something. My Renault Magnum here. Alright. Parking brake. To Fair Verona. I also have American Truck Simulator, but I haven't tried that out yet. Yeah, some sort of stuff. Maybe you can find out what my load is here. Yes, or funnels on it. Piss everybody off. So. Oh, yeah. 18 tons. Yeah, it's usually on. It goes on sale quite often. You could probably find a Steam sale with it for like $10. I'm certain. Cannot see anything. Chance it. Maybe. I think this is a transponder lane. Let's hope. Yeah, alright. Interesting. I've never heard of that movie. Then again, I'm not very movie savvy, so. I really enjoy the career mode in this game as well. It's a nice progression. Building your trucking empire. Venezia. Yep, got the H pattern. always wanted to be a trucker. In another life, I probably would be. Love driving, so. Yeah, got the 6-speed H pattern, and then I just switch between the high and low boxes with the paddle. I think this feeds into my endurance driving, right? Long distance trucking, long distance racing. Do I like Forza or this game? Do I have to only like one? I like both. I like both Forza Horizon and Euro Truck Simulator. They both do different things. Forza Horizon is my open wheel car, or open world car game, where I can drive all my favorite vehicles. And this is more of a simulator where I can pretend I'm a trucker. So, it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. You can like many things. Momentum here. It's a bit chaotic here. Do aim to educate. Would you like to hear about Matchbox genes and floral development? I can tell you about that as well. Based on the classic mutant phenotypes, there's 3 categories of Matchbox genes, A, B, and C. I'll stop. I have a whole lecture on it, though. I could give you some time if you want. I can tell you all about floral development. It's alright. I need visuals. I need a whiteboard. Looks like we're getting closer. Gio. Gilo. Hark what light breaks over yonder window in fair Verona. Well, I'm a biologist. I have a PhD in botany, so bio, and my name is Ben. Oh yeah, dude, I subbed a while ago. Yeah, nothing fancy. I just did one load before this, so you're still good. Decided we'd head into Italy for you. I figured you'd show up at some point. Keep using the transponder lane. Easy. See. I always wanted to be Jeremy Clarkson in the Renault Magnum, so. You're at school, dude? I can't advocate that, but you guys gotta go to school. It's important. Doesn't seem like it, I know, but if 2x plus 3 equals 15, solve for x. Yeah, they only simulate so much, I know, Gio. I'm kind of happy that I don't have a bunch of potholes, though. It's just going to be a tricky parking job, isn't it? Probably should have backed in there. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Come on, little Magnum, pull. Okay. If your mom said it's okay, I guess that's alright. This isn't very clean, is it? Do over. Do over. Just straighten her out here. I did some calculus in my day. I suck at mental math. I have to write things down. I won't ask you to take the differential, if anything. To integrate under the curve. It's been quite a while since I've done any of that. Say, how long has it been? Almost 15 years since I've done any really calculus. Oh yeah, Justin's the math whiz. Surprise, buddy, you got the audio on today. All right, we need to go over to this. There we go. Yeah, you just make a argument for you. Still have to know how to program R, though. All right, right and left. I had to do minimal R. I need to get back into it. I need to get the biostatistics book again and start doing that. More quantitative skills. Yeah, it's focused in like the southwestern United States. So I think they just added like it's California, Nevada, maybe into New Mexico now. I haven't tried it yet. I picked it up on a Steam sale. What are you doing? I usually do Forza streams on Wednesdays. I think I'll have a Forza video, a short one, just coming out this weekend. Hopefully. I gotta finish that at some point. Firenze. Expires real soon. Hey, Svabo. Hola, Matthias. Yes, we need to get to Roma, I know. See you, Monel. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, buddy. I'm pretty good in my truck. In Italy. I can't complain. Ugh. I already ran a red light today. I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Gotta write some cover letters for some jobs later, though. Exciting. Work on a paper later, too. You know, life of a scientist. Think about things. Write some of it down. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen over here, but I got the camera over here. I switched my setup around a bit today. I need my laptop up a bit higher so I can read better. So if I'm looking over there, I'm looking at you guys. cable on my webcam isn't long enough to move the camera over. Alright. Let's see. Damn, dude. Getting deep here. Yeah, the problem is, unlike UAVs, if there's any latency, that's bad news, right? What about when you go through the mountains and there's no signal? Oh, Justin. Behave. We'll speak about this later. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if the road had integrated wireless into it, so there was low latency, but at 60 miles an hour or whatever, any latency is bad. Alright, on to Turin. Thank you to whoever subscribed if you're in the stream. I really appreciate it. Let me know who you are and I can say it best. Well, NASCAR lover, I like science. I think it's very important. And you do like science because the internet is science. Isn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay. I got it. Monel thought I was wearing my trucker outfit today. I just told him it's my normal clothes. Alright, wow, this is a complex intersection here, isn't it? That depends on your definition of being, right? Like, are we talking living organism? Because there's a debate about what a living organism is. Some people think viruses are living, but I think generally the standard definition is that viruses aren't living because they can't self-replicate. They require a host and the host cell machinery to replicate. So I generally don't classify viruses as living, so it's some sort of prokaryotic microorganism. I don't know the specific smallest bacterium, but they're bigger than 2 microns generally, because 2 micron filter will filter that stuff out. Again, depends on your beings. Are we talking animals? Because then the definition is, what is an animal? There's some zooplankton that and single-celled things. But I think the definition for animal is generally multicellular. So, but when you get into protista and stuff like that, it blurs the line. Whoa. If you want to get technical. That's the thing about life, right? It's very hard to define because it's a spectrum, but we have to pigeonhole it into our narrow definitions. Yes, NASCAR lover, I do use OBS. Not quite sure what you're asking, Jayo. Oh yeah, zooplankton are small, but I'm not sure if they're classified an animal. But I mean, the simplest animals are porifera, sea sponges. Those are the simplest classification, probably the oldest form of animals. They're kind of just multicellular masses, but they are they eat other organisms, so that's the problem. There's a difficulty defining what a plant is, right? Because there's like cyanobacteria and things like that that are photosynthesis. My PhD is in botany, so I'm not an expert in animal life. But if you look up porifera, they're sponges, sea sponges, but I'm not quite sure if zooplankton are considered animals or if they're considered, because I don't know if they're multicellular or if they're considered protists. See, back in the old days, before we had a lot of DNA technologies, there were all these weird organisms that kind of like fell in between animals, plants, and fungi, and they created this phylum called, I guess it's a kingdom, isn't it? Kingdom Protista, which is kind of the catch-all for weird things. But Carbonieri here. Better be on my best behavior. The toll plaza up here. Yeah, plankton isn't quite like on SpongeBob. Real plankton, that is. Sorry, Dennis. What can be faster? My truck? Yeah. I'm pretty cautious on the speed limit. Just poodling through Italy here. try to go visit Jayo here in a bit. Gotta make my money along the way though, right? I haven't actually tried the Italian DLC. You're on a delay, buddy. It's long gone. By the time you've seen it, it's way past me. Don't know what compound I'm running. Don't think they're officially licensed tires. Officially licensed trucks though, so maybe. Nice, dude. Well, there's a, I haven't been getting the fuel efficiency. When you level up, you can get a... Oh yeah, David, I've played Euro Truck before, back in the day. But yeah, I thought I'd switch it up for a little bit. I don't have to do the same thing every day, you know. But yeah, I've streamed Euro Truck in the past, but it's been a few months since I've done it, so. And I got some requests for it, so figured I'd give it a go. Yeah, Justin, there's like a level progression system when you it's just like a simulator game. I mean, you haul loads, find new cities, earn money. So like I had to take out a loan to buy the truck, and you pay off the loan, you know, and you'll level up, gain skills. Yeah, so there's like, I mean, not missions per se, it's more of like a simulator. So there's like a freight market. You go, okay, there's a load that you haul to from my garage is in Munich, so I find some load in Munich and haul it. Oh yeah, man, trucks are expensive. It was like, this truck was like 100,000 euros. It's the Magnum, bro. Gotta make it look like Jeremy Clarkson's Magnum from Top Gear. Oh, Justin. Dirty boy. David. Yes, I dropped it off. Dropped the load in Munich. You kids. You're probably not a kid. It was a good joke. So yeah, there's like a level progression system. You can get longer hauls, and then you can like buy other trucks and hire other drivers, so you run a whole business. So it's, you know, your general simulator game, but I like the new environments. I got in on it pretty early just because I always wanted to be a truck driver, you know. But now I can be a digital truck driver and make fake money. Yeah, and you can like buy different types of trucks, upgrade your trucks, engine, gearbox, all that stuff, so it's a bit slower pace. I don't think so. I have a PhD in botany, so I think I'd be a little overqualified as a truck driver, but in the past, yeah, I like long driving, so, but pay's not very good. It's not where my not where my talents lie. There are a lot of truck drivers that do that. I see a lot of truck driver YouTube videos, actually. Speeding. Yeah, I think I'll stick to science, but in another life, maybe I'd be a truck driver. Yeah, Kenworth has a plant here in Washington, actually. It's a fun way to pass the time once in a while, you know? I'm kind of a nerd, so I like simulators. I feel like it's an interesting way to learn about something that you don't actually do. And it's nice scenery, and it's easier to talk to people. It's nice to be able to talk with chat when you're banging around the Nordschleife in a 917. It's hard to read chat. So, figured I'd chill out today. Junction coming up here. I like driving in real life too. I like driving new places and new roads, so it is what it is. It's not for everyone. Some people think it's kind of stupid, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. I also have spin tires, Mud Runner. Berserker and I were talking about that. It's a kind of more an off-roader truck game. Speeding. Digitally, I think it's pretty easy. In reality, yeah, it's a bit tricky. It's good to hear, Gio. We got the Gio seal of approval. Speed limit's incredibly slow. Okay, there we go. Now that we're out of the junction, we can speed up. Justin, you working hard today? Or hardly working? Yeah, I'm probably driving too slow too, right? I should be, Sounds good, dude. I might still be here. Thanks for stopping by, NASCAR lover. Thanks for talking to me, Justin. Gracing us with your presence. Hey, Ian. How's it going? Hope I pronounced that right. Ian. 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 You make my life so interesting, buddy. I don't talk politics here. This is a positive place. Yeah, Gilo. I tend to go for a little more realistic approach here. I must say I haven't seen Eric GT, so I can't comment. Everybody does their own thing. It's the beauty of the internet. Do whatever you like, however you like. All right. Dropped our load here in Turin. Okay, so let's see. Head over there, and then we'll go hit a rest stop. Pesto, man. Garlicky. Oh shit. Push the wrong button. What's your problem, man? Probably not the best use of the money. Oh, man. You doing this on purpose, dude? Hoping I'll say don't come back. Oh, look at that, Gio. Hurricane. Why am I not driving that? Missed my turn earlier. Justin distracted me. I would never be president. I'm too honest. Yeah, I think he's got me beat. I would put more money into science. Build myself a spaceship and live on the moon. God. Yeah. The punto. Yep. See it. You gonna be my vice president, Justin? I believe it. Alright. Make sure I make the turn this time. Look like I'm 18. I wish I was 18. I'm 30. So it's not that much of an impressive achievement, I have to say. There are far younger and smarter people than me. Gonna rest here. Damn it, blast. Alright, I gotta find a place where I can take a load off. This damn simulation's gotta sleep. Force feedback in this game is a little weird, at least on my wheel. It's good to hear. I don't ever think they'll bring the Fiat Punto here, but it's probably rebadged as something else here, but I don't know. Don't think that's the car I would import. Sorry. Alright. Got a couple of things to check here. So I got 2 loans out right now. Pay him off. Pay that loan off. Let's check on our drivers here. Christopher here. He's gonna work on that. Genevieve. She's gonna work on that. And Hooraj is gonna work on ADR there. What were their let's see. Genevieve is making quite a good profit. Alright, Gilo, let's try and find something. Going from Torino to Strasbourg, Dijon, Venezia. Livorno gets us closer. Christopher leveled up. Yeah, on PC. I don't know if this is on any other platform. But yes, I'm on the PC. Hardware specs should be down in the description there. If you're interested. Probably not the place for me then. Thanks to everybody who's hit the like button and subscribed recently. I really appreciate it. Just gotta throw that out there, you know. Offer my eternal gratitude. Hey, Nick. How's it going, man? Yeah, I think if I was gonna do anything, I'd just go for the straight-up VR headset at this point. But yeah. I just got the mouse, so that's all I got. Would love to have a nicer setup. Track IR is pretty cool. I make do with what I got. But yeah, I think a VR setup for this would be pretty epic. Haul, it looks like. Yeah, it is a bit pricey at the moment. This load's not too heavy. We should make a good time, hopefully. Nothing worse than a heavy load, right? Use our engine brake in here. Nick, I see you've been dabbling with some Forza. Enjoying it. How does this work? All the lights just go on. Yeah, I tried Motorsport 7. I was talking with Monel about it earlier. It's a weird game. Like, there's pros and cons to it. Motorsport 7 to me doesn't feel very good with the wheel, to be honest. So I might give it a go with the controller. Just to, I think I might have more fun with it that way. It just doesn't feel quite right when I play with the wheel, which is unfortunate, but... nasty looking clouds over here. Yeah, a little bit of rain in our future. Horizon 3 is great though. It really kind of scratches an itch that I have, you know, like it's a great open world. It's got good cars in it, so I'm quite happy with that. Man, what I really need, if I were accepting donations, I'd spend my money on a new freaking chair. Yeah, I don't know if it's that per se, as much as like it was clearly built for a controller. And wheel support is kind of afterthought. I think if I were 10 years younger, 15 years younger, in my teens, I think it would be more appealing. Kind of fits that. Yeah, dude, I streamed Burnout Paradise once on here. Back in the day, man, I 100%ed Burnout Paradise. Very fun game. I think Horizon is a better game, to be honest, but Burnout Paradise was a lot of fun. At least personally. Horizon's a little more accurate simulation than Paradise was, which I appreciate. Not that it's particularly accurate. Nick, I know you've been playing more Assetto Corsa. You interested in Assetto Corsa Competizione? Person. Yeah, I haven't even really touched that, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if you're into that, that's what I like about Horizon 3. It does a little bit of something for everybody, doesn't it? Still haven't quite got used to shifting in this game. Clutch bite point is a slightly different spot pedal in Project Cars. Yeah, I think Competizione will be, if they've announced that there won't be mod support and stuff like that, because it's officially licensed. I'm curious to see what tracks they include. That's the main thing. I think if it's just Blancpain tracks, that's unfortunate. I think it'll be much smaller. Yeah, I gotta be a little slower, I think. That's what I seem to remember. It's been a little while since I've run Euro Truck here. Used to banging gears in the 917, right? It's hard when you can't feel the clutch, you know? Justin, you still there? You up for a little Zambies later? Shouldn't have my high beams on, should I? It's almost lunchtime here. This is nice. I haven't actually driven the Italian DLC yet. I'm glad people are enjoying Euro Truck Simulator 2, though. I wasn't sure if there would be an audience for it or not, but it's kind of one of those games you can put on in the background. It's relaxing. It's certainly more relaxing to drive. Well, sorry I can't oblige you in being Polish, but I'll mix Euro Truck in every once in a while. We'll see how people like it. Bit hypnotic here. Piss everybody off. Trucking is universal, right? Glad I can oblige you here. I enjoy this game, so I certainly get a kick out of playing it. Try and roll it in once in a while here. Bit flat here. Straight. This lane doesn't disappear on me. Hopefully we can get some people in the simulator crowd. Diverse audience would be nice. I think there's probably some overlap between people who enjoy racing and enjoy simulators. Anything with a steering wheel, right? I'll have to try and hit all the Italian cities here. I also have the Scandinavian DLC and the French DLC and the Going East DLC. I still haven't explored that much of the world. Lots of places to go here. With each update it gets better and better, so I like the direction it's going. Curious to see if they'll keep adding more. They'll eventually bring out a new platform on kind of a new engine. That'll be interesting to see. That is the beauty of YouTube. It's a place for just about anything that you like. I think there's quite a few people that are on the simulator. Been doing the simulation for a long time. So. Another toll plaza coming up. Not sure where the transponder lane is. Looks like this one, Telepass. €60, man. Steep. This looks like our exit here. Put a slow speed limit on the ramp here. Nice to be able to gain some momentum, actually. Must obey the rules. Some traffic coming. Stop light here. Turn. Doesn't look like the nicest place, I have to say. These concrete block walls. Gotta make his turn there. Don't worry, we'll drop this off and get the heck out of here. Vespa there. Must be in Italy. Where am I taking this? I think probably in there, right? Getting paid for your services is a crime against the state, comrade. Oh, that's interesting. They added gates. Let's see if I can find a way to make this work. Something. This is a tricky one. Probably should have gone about it differently, but I'm committed now. Got it. Doesn't like that. Picky. Alright, after a 20-point turn. Sure. Not quite sure. I'll take a look here. Ooh, we leveled up. Go for long distance here. .430 horsepower, 2,000 Newton meters of torque. Alright, let's see if we can find a halt aroma. It's probably, yes, more than a Honda. I will give you that. Yeah, I haven't upgraded my truck very far yet. I'm looking at my map here. Hey, Danny boy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm not racing today, but Doing a little Euro truck. Switching it up today. Trying to talk more with chat, because normally when I'm racing it's very hard to to read. Ooh, that was close. He didn't really want to pull over, did he? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going way out of here. That's not ideal. Let's see if there's anything closer. Alright, how about we do this? We find a place to take a rest, and then we'll see if we can get another contract here. Thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. If it was you, Danny Boy, I appreciate it. There's gates everywhere. It doesn't look like the nicest part of town, does it? I can't park here, can I? Tighten the shifter here. Alright, let me in. How you doing, Danny Boy? Hot Pockets! Pocket, pocket. How you doing, Hot Pocket? It's the wrong side. It doesn't look like we have anything to Roma anymore, but looks like a trailer here. How you doing, Hot Pockets? Ah, perfect. Sorry if you guys were expecting racing. I'm switching it up today, just to do something a little different once in a while. Easy here. Starting in 5th. I got you, Jaya. Things gated off here, man. There we go. That's our trailer right there. How's everybody doing today? working our way down to Rome today to find Gyro here. We got motor oil, 18 tons of motor oil that we're hauling down to Terni. Chimica, Italia. Yep. We're in Euro Truck Simulator, so doing a little blast through Italy here. I have American Truck Simulator, but I haven't tried it yet. I had a Euro Truck Simulator career going, so I figured I'd continue that right now. Gyro asked for Euro Truck Simulator, so I figured we'd give it a go, explore some new areas. Start here. Oh no. I hope I have enough power to get up the hill. This is bad news. Bad news. Turn our hazards on. Oh, did it damage my truck? Hey, Julie. Welcome back. Why you bonging at me? Let's see. Not quite sure why it's beeping at me. Hopefully it'll stop. Oh, it's an air brake issue, I think. Go. It's a pretty heavy load for my weak little truck. Need more power. We're hauling 18 tons. Alright, we're on our way. Hopefully we don't encounter any more large hills like that. Had a bad feeling about that. Alright, we're hauling motor oil. Bit of a distance, but it should get us close to Rome, and then I think we'll just pop over to Rome real quick. Beautiful day in Italy here. To our right, we have the Mediterranean. This isn't Tour Bus Simulator, right? Test my devotion to the party. Find it quite difficult to drive in third person, but we'll give it a go. Take a little look at the scenery around here. It's about as much of that as I could risk. There's no runoff here, so no shoulders. 223 kilometers, 230 kilometers to go. What part of Italy is this? What would we call the region, Ilo? Umbria. Centro Italiano. Look at that. Learning geography here. Hey, Carol. Not quite sure what you mean there. I have no idea. There should be a way to recover your password though, right? If you have an email address. So, yeah. Not quite sure what I can do to help you, specifically. Are you on PC or Xbox? There should be a way to, well, I don't know. I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't give you too much advice, but there should be a way to send a email to your email and reset your password, right? That's all I got for you, sorry. Oh no. Oh, the life of a truck driver, merging issues. we have here? A river? Don't know what river this is. Some boats out there. Looks like it goes right out into the Mediterranean. I do know that. Got a combine over there. Looks like harvesting some wheat. Baling up the straw. Ah, look at you, Gilo. I'd do without you, I wouldn't know anything. Some nice Italian homes here. We're stuck in traffic here. I got you. Looks like we got some wheat over here. Looks a little tall for wheat. It's excusable. Maybe they don't have dwarf varieties. Coming up, we got an exit here. Leaving Toscana. Try not to get stuck on the hill again. Except for the trees, this actually kind of looks like where I live. We got wheat fields here. And rolling hills. All right. Out into the country here. Pretty close here. Random roundabout here, of course. Beautiful little side road here. There's your garbage, Jayo. Truck's all on, man. Slowly building speed. Yeah, it's about that cheap here, Jayo. Depends on how much tax the local region has. If there was no tax on gas, it'd probably be around $1.50. At least here. I definitely need a new chair. I think that'll be my next purchase. I'll have to look into a nice, comfortable chair. Oh, this looks quite nice. Alright, we're almost to our next stop in Terni here, and then we'll hop over to Roma. Hey NASCAR, welcome back. Careful here. All right, getting closer, getting closer. Interesting. Learning more Italiano every day. Alright. Another city down. It's gonna be a tight one. Carbonieri will give me space to make a wide turn. Yuri? Indeed. Euro trucking to be precise. Maybe next stream, when I do this, we'll go find Yuri. Right now we're in Italia, heading to Roma. Go run Gio over. Darn. We could get close. Figure out where I'm taking this. Our load of motor oil. Just like in here. I just barely made that. Trailers, man. Into that, does it blow up? Running the hards. We're going for endurance here. Long fuel stints. Although it did get a little bit hotter. Looks like ambience 28C. Not sure what the track temp is. God. Bit off my trailer parking game today. Ooh, we made it. All right. Another one down. Still a skilled worker. Probably need to repair the truck here at some point. Okay, let's take a look. See if we can find any quick little jobs to All right, Gio. Here we go. All right, we're running with no trailer. Really start banging gears now, right? Oops, forgot to change to the high box. carbon Yeri in front of us. Better be on our best behavior. Let him make his turn. Oh my. Cheers. How you doing, Yuri? Oh yeah, man, I don't need no trouble with the fuzz. Nice. Hey, Jaden. Howdy indeed. How you doing? How you doing, Jaden? Hope everything's good. Ugh, the ramps in the Italian DLC are so slow. 40 kph. Snail space. Oh yeah, I'm sure. That was interesting. It's a little bit frustrating. They make me go so slow and then the AI ramps me. It's like Project Cars 2. Yeah. I guess I do have a telepass. Interesting. Part of an achievement there. Yeah. Lots of tolls here. Yeah, the speed limits in this game are a bit frustrating. drifting. Ugh. 80 kph, yeah. Wasn't paying attention. Roads are pretty narrow, so yeah. Driving in the should be driving in the Netherlands then. Well, yeah, I know. It's faster than this, is what I'm saying. This is interesting. Hey, racing player, how's it going? Joined me today, not racing. How you doing racing? Man, Rome, a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Not quite accurate, is it? Take a little tour here. Let's see. I think this is Jayo's house right here. That one right there. No idea where I'm going. Maybe one day. Hopefully one day. Although if this is Rome, man, I'm not sure I want to go there, right? Where's the Colosseum? Come on. Traffic here. I have the Logitech G27. Bit older, but it does the trick. Maybe that's Jayo's house right there. Palm trees. Yeah. It would probably be a bit difficult in a large truck. Well, it's about perfect timing. So, looks like we made it from, we started up in München, we went over to Graz, to Fair Verona, Turin, and on down to Rome. I think maybe next time we'll continue on down, maybe try and get as far down as we can, maybe into Palermo here, and we'll keep trucking. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you for the subscriber, whoever that was, I appreciate it. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. If I stream, I'll be on about the normal time. If not, I'll put a video up this weekend, that's for sure. But yeah, hope everybody has a good day / night, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching.